Hey Tech fam, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. And on today's video guys, I'm gonna talk about the all new iPhone 16e. Now, for those who haven't followed the latest tech news, the iPhone 16e is Apple's latest addition to the iPhone 16 family. And there's been a whole lot of buzz going around the phone. Some are saying it's underwhelming, some are saying it's perfect. But I'm gonna have an open mind with this because some of you guys on my channel, again, might have not have seen or read the latest tech news, and you want to know more about this device. So, in order to cover this device, I thought about a good way to split it up into 3 different ways. Number 1, we're going to talk about some of the 7 things you need to know about the iPhone 16e. Number 2, I'm going to talk to you guys about what devices you should not upgrade to get the iPhone 16e inside and outside Apple's ecosystem. And then we're going to talk about, towards the end of the video, what devices you should upgrade to get the iPhone 16e. And also, leave a comment down below as well if you're planning to get the iPhone 16e, because I'm curious, because some of this features in iPhone 16e may suit you guys. But again, we'll discuss that towards the end of the video. First things first, let's talk about our first topic, which are what are some of the features the iPhone 16e has to offer. Now, here's what I have written down on my phone. Starting off with the design. You're getting aluminum glass build with IP68 water and dust resistance, which means, you're protected from 6 meters of water in 30 minutes of time. So, if you're taking a rain shower or the pool, as long as the pool is fresh water, I have to emphasize this just in case, you end up going to the beach and you say, yo Chris, my phone is water dust resistant, why can't I take it to the pool? Because salt water will kill any electronic it sees. So, if you're in fresh water, in a pond, a pool, or the shower, or you're in the rain, or taking a phone call, your iPhone is well protected enough. And also, it comes with 2 different colors, which is black or white. Simple, plain and simple. Number 2 is the display. We're getting a 6.1 inch, let me scroll down so you guys can see. Getting a 6.1 inch Super Retina XDR display with a notch on the top. Now, what does that notch have? We'll discuss that as I get later on the features, but keep in mind with this notch, it's going to cut into your content. So if you're playing games, watching movies, playing videos, or pinching into your photos and videos, all that stuff, the notch is going to cut into what you're seeing, so keep that in mind. And again, 6.1 inches. Number 3 is the camera. Now notice I said camera, because there's only one camera. And let me just get there real quick. With the camera, I think I just went right by it, but whatever. Yeah, let's take it back to the top of the page. Okay, for the camera, you're getting a camera that's one size fits all. And that's 48 megapixels. Now, Apple does call it 2-in-1 camera system, and I'll explain what that means. With this 2-in-1 camera system, that means is that while you're getting one camera with a larger 48 megapixel sensor, you could zoom in with the camera app to to zoom into your photos a little bit more. Now, keep this in mind. You're only cropping into the camera sensor, so the more you crop in, the more detail you're gonna lose. So, again, something to keep in mind. It's 48 megapixels again, and you could zoom in to get close-ups of your subjects with that one camera sensor, thanks to having a larger size. Number 4, you're getting the A18 chip. Now this is only on this iPhone, the iPhone 16, and the 16 Plus. Now, in case you're wondering why it's not on the Pro and Pro Max, those get the A18 Pro lineup of processors, which are slightly more faster and more fine-tuned. So that's something to keep in mind. Number 5, getting the action button. Now, this is all on the iPhone 16 lineup, so you're not missing out on anything else. And with that button, you can basically have it to, you can take voice recorders directly by pressing the button. You can have launched a camera app natively. You can do series shortcuts and all that good stuff. You know, there's a whole lot of customization with the action button. So again, you're not missing out on any of that stuff. Number 6, you're getting the latest version of iOS, which, if you guys haven't noticed, is iOS 18. And last but not least, the price of the iPhone 16e starts at $600. And it goes from 128 all the way to 512 gigabytes of memory. Alright, so that's some of the features that the iPhone 16e has to offer. Alright, let me pause the video and let's get into our second topic, which are what devices you should definitely not upgrade to get the iPhone 16e. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. And I'm on the Apple comparison page on their site. And here's one scenario to answer for that one topic. If you have an iPhone 15, should you upgrade to iPhone 16e? And I'm going to say no. And we're going to scroll down and find out why. First things first, what shout out to me is you're getting more color choices on the iPhone 15 as compared to the iPhone 16e. For example, the iPhone 15, you get pink, yellow, green, blue, and black. As per the iPhone 16e, as mentioned before, you're getting white or black. Plain Jane colors. Alright, that's the first thing you're going to notice, is that if you have an iPhone 15, you know, it's definitely not worth upgrading the iPhone 16. But let's scroll down and find out. Alright, number 1 is that both the screen sizes are the same at 6.1 inches. However, as we look up top, with iPhone 15, you're getting a nice sweet interact with the screen, and that is the dynamic island. As compared to iPhone 16e, you're getting the notch. Now, while both of these phones have Face ID with the dynamic island, you could basically, you know, have some of the apps route to dynamic island to help you interact more with your iPhones. For example, if you're navigating, listening to music, doing Apple Pay, transferring files from iPhone to iPhone, sending messages, you know, incoming calls, you know, the iPhone 15 is a better way to interact with the little dead pixel space on the dynamic island as compared to 16e, which is a little cutout again for Face ID, which is gonna be cutting into your contents, your photos, your videos, your apps, your games, vice versa. If they want to take up your whole screen real estate on your iPhone 16e, you're gonna notice that. And you could say, well, the iPhone 15 is cutting into my content too, but at least you get to interact with something as compared to just dealing with the little cutout. So that's, again, my opinion on that. But let's scroll down. Alright, so talk about the display. Both of them are aluminum with glass. Okay, here's another thing too that you guys might have noticed. The iPhone 15 has the ring start switch as compared to the action button. So again, if you upgrade from the iPhone 15 or iPhone 16e, again, which you shouldn't, you know, if you're not planning on customizing your button to different things and shortcuts, you know, you should find your iPhone 15 because you're getting a little switch. So let's say if you know you're getting spam calls while you're at a meeting, or you know, or you're having a little zen moment, and all of a sudden you get all these random calls out of nowhere, you can flick it from ring to silent mode in a blink of an eye. You could do the same thing action button, but again, if you don't want a button, you just want a little switch, the iPhone 15 is perfectly suitable for that. This is all preference. Alright. Now, in terms for the processor, again, if you have the iPhone 15, you're getting a slightly older processor. However, Apple loves to optimize their software for their iPhones. They don't really heavy much on any apps or anything, so you should be fine rocking this iPhone 15 for a little bit more longer. But on the iPhone 16e, it is going to be slightly faster and slightly more optimized thanks to the A18 processor. Alright. Here's one reason why you should not upgrade to 16e, the cameras. Now, the cameras of the iPhone 15 are dual 48 megapixel cameras, one for the main sensor and one for the ultra-wide. For the ultra-wide camera, that means you could zoom all the way out, I think up to 0.5 times, so you can get more in your shots. So if you love taking landscape photos, landscape videos, taking pictures of your large family meetings, or you're just that good photographer who wants to get a good sunset, have everything in the shot at once, while taking 30, 50 steps back, the ultra-wide angle camera is perfect to eliminate that. However, with the iPhone 16e, you're having a 2-in-1 camera system, aka you're getting one camera that you could use the high resolution sensor to zoom into to get closer to your subject. However, the more you zoom in, the more you're gonna lose details. So, again. And also, in case you're wondering, both take super high resolution photos with either 24 or 48 megapixel modes. Alright. Both are getting photographic style, so you can customize how the way your shots look before you take the photo. And again, you're getting 1 or 2x optical zoom options, while the iPhone 15 you get 0.5, 1, and 2x zoom. And again, I mentioned Dynamic Island, which is a better and more friendly way to interact with the iPhone with your apps. Both of these are getting emergency SOS via satellite, crash detection, roadside assistance, and messages via satellite. Now, here's the battery. Now, the Apple does not like to list specs for the iPhone batteries, but in terms of video playback, getting 6 more hours on my iPhone 16e. As of the iPhone 15, you're only getting 6 less hours. So 16e getting 26, but the iPhone 15 you're getting 20. Now, can that make a big difference? Maybe, but maybe. But again, the way you use your phone is your preference, so you may get slightly more better life at 16e, but again, the way you use your iPhone is totally up to your preference. Both these phones take USB-C, so that's nothing much you're missing out on. Both of these have Face ID. You're both getting 5G cellular service, ceramic shield on the front. Both of these are water resistant up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. And here's also another reason why you should not upgrade from the 15 to 16e, MagSafe wireless charging. Now, in case you guys know what MagSafe wireless charging is all about, basically means if you have a battery pack, or one of those little cases that have a little ring and a little line that goes on the bottom of that ring, that's magnet alignment. So the iPhone 16s, you're getting magnetic alignment, so that way you're getting more efficient charging wirelessly, and also, if you set a battery pack on the iPhone, it's more direct. So again, it's more efficient and more direct. And since it's more efficient and slightly more direct, you're getting more wireless charging speeds, up to 15 watts. Now, I will need a 20-watt adapter or higher to achieve this, but it's better than just putting your phone on an 80 watts charger, having an iPhone charge up to 7.5 watts. So again, the person that needs to be running all about, you don't have time to spare, and you put your iPhone on the charger, and you have the iPhone 15, they have MagSafe wireless charging, which is definitely better. And of course, it's compatible with all your MagSafe cases, wallets, and watch chargers and more if you're still rocking your iPhone 15. The 16, you're not getting any of that MagSafe accessories, because they ain't gonna fit. But maybe you can get like a third-party ring, slap it to the back of your clear case, and maybe that'll work, but still can charge at 7.5 watts compared to 15 watts. Alright, both of these are getting up to 512 gigabytes of memory. Alright, talk about the display. And of course, if you're wondering what the weight is, the iPhone 15 is actually lighter compared to the iPhone 16e. So, it's 171 grams compared to 167 grams. Well, actually, no, I read that backwards. The iPhone 15 is heavier than the iPhone 16e. 167 grams on iPhone 16e compared to the iPhone 15's 171 grams. So you are getting a whole lot less weight on the phone in your pocket. Again, both of these are splash, water, and dust resistant. And again, we're talking about the chips. You're getting the latest A18 chip as compared to the A16 chip, but that probably will make a difference here and there, in my personal preference. Talk about the cameras and all that good stuff. We have front cameras. You're both getting 12 megapixel photos, so we're not missing anything on there. Right, we talked about emergency SOS features. We talked about Face ID. Of course, you're getting Apple Pay. And talked about the batteries. Again, Apple doesn't list the milliamp hours. Both are dual SIM. Both are dual eSIM. And that's pretty much it. So again, if you have the iPhone 15, you don't need to upgrade the iPhone 16. Actually, I shouldn't say upgrade. You shouldn't downgrade the iPhone 16e. But I'm going to be right back, and we're going to talk about some other phones you shouldn't upgrade the iPhone 16 in outside the Apple ecosystem. So I'll be right back. I'm going to refresh the page, and we'll get started. Alright guys, I'm back, and for this section of the video, we're going to compare two different phones outside the Apple ecosystem that I think offer way more value and also a little bit more money saved compared to the iPhone 16e. Now keep in mind, this is my opinion. These are two other phones that I think are slightly more worth buying than the iPhone 16e. And for this, we're going to take it over to Versus, and we're going to break it down. Right? Let's go over to the specs. Now, in the blue, as you guys can see, we got the iPhone. In the red, we got the Pixel 8a. And on the green, we got the Galaxy S24 FE. Alright. So, let's start off with the design. Now, the iPhone is definitely the lightest out of the two, at 167 grams, compared to 188 on the Pixel, and 213 on the Galaxy. And what I mean by the Pixel and the Galaxy and the iPhone, I mean the 16e, the 8a, and the S24 FE. That's a shorter way of saying it, so that way the video could be a little bit less short. Alright, so if you guys hear me say iPhone, Galaxy, or Pixel, I'm talking about the 8a, 24 FE, and the 16e. Alright, so that does it for the weight. However, let's take it over to water resistance. Now, in terms of water resistance, both the Galaxy and the iPhone both have IP68 water dust resistance. However, the iPhone has more depth protection at 6 meters compared to 1.5 on the Galaxy and 1 meter on the Pixel. Right? That does it all for that. Let's take it over to the displays. Now, in terms of displays, both the both the iPhone and the Pixel both have 6.1-inch displays. However, the Galaxy, you're getting a more larger display at 6.7 inches. So you're getting more real estate to see all your Instagram posts, your YouTube videos in landscape mode. You're getting a more wider screen to see your stuff on. But if you take it over to the brightness side, the Pixel has more brightness of 1400 nits compared to 1200 nits on the Galaxy and 800 nits on the iPhone. So you're definitely going to see more on your Pixel compared to both the Galaxy and the iPhone. Right, so that's it for that. Alright, let's take it over to the cameras. Now, for the cameras, the Galaxy actually has 3 cameras compared to 2 on the Pixel and 1 on the iPhone. And those are 50 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, 88 megapixel telephoto. On the Pixel, you're getting slightly more resolution on the main camera, and you're getting the exact same ultra wide megapixel in terms of megapixels at 12 on the Pixel. However, on the iPhone, you're getting one size fits all 48 megapixel image sensor, but you can zoom/crop into all the way up to 10 times zoom, thanks to a high resolution, again, 48 megapixel image sensor there. On the front camera, the Pixel has more megapixels at 13 megapixels compared to 1 megapixel less on the iPhone, and as compared to 3 megapixels less on the Galaxy. Alright? Just making sure there's nothing else. On the camera side, not talking about scores or anything. Alright, let's skip over opera system. Okay, let's talk about the batteries. Now, the battery on the Galaxy both outpowers the Pixel and the iPhone at 4700 milliamp hours. Also, it charges faster than the iPhone and the Pixel, both wired and wirelessly. And also features reverse wireless charging. But in terms of battery power, you get it. It's 4700 milliamp hours compared to 4492 on the Pixel and 3279 on the iPhone. So again, you're not getting a larger battery, but faster charging speeds wired and wirelessly. And also, you could flip your Galaxy over to charge any capable Qi wireless charging watch or earbuds or any other phone or an iPhone that supports wireless charging. And again, in terms of watts, the Galaxy has 4.5 watts of reverse wireless charging, which again, the Pixel and the iPhone don't have. Alright, let's get past the audio. Both of these offer 5G. However, now I don't want to talk about emergency SOS via satellite, because if you have T-Mobile like me, you can sign for a Starlink beta. You'll have access to SOS on the satellite. So, that's something to consider. Just making sure. Alright. For better biometrics, I guess you could say the iPhone has Face ID, which, you know, instead of normal um face recognition, which just takes a picture of your face, but Face ID it protects these little dots on your face and gets all the contours and your facial features and instantly unlocks that way, as compared to, again, normal facial scanning on the Galaxy and the Pixels. And I think it does it for that. Alright. Oh yeah, let's talk about the colors as well. Now again, both the Pixel and the Galaxy have better color options other than 16E. So again, for cross-sharing these two phones, let's say you want something that's a little bit more color tuning to it. Let's take it over to Buy Now. You're getting blue. No, don't want Mication. You're getting blue, graphite, gray, or mint on the Galaxy, as compared to the Pixel 8a. You're getting aloe, bay, obsidian, and porcelain. Which? Okay, no. Alright, so if you want more better color tones, the Pixel 8a definitely offers that. But the Galaxy, you know, has more lighter color tones to it, but, you know, I know people gonna say you're gonna put a case on it, but, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to buy that colored phone, you're buying that colored phone. Slap a clear case on it and call it a day. Alright, so now we're talking about most of the features that all these devices offer. Let's talk about the price. And again, this is where I say both of the Pixel and the Galaxy have way more value for the price. But let's start off with the Pixel 8a. For 128 gigabytes, you can get the Pixel 8a at $500 for 120 gigabytes. Now that is $100 cheaper than the iPhone 16's offering at $600. And again, that's the same 128 gig base storage option. But if you think it's not going to cut it and you're going to take more photos and videos, you're still going to get more savings at $40 more at $560 if you decide to opt with 250 gigabytes. And again, that is still less than Apple's offering at the same 128 gigabytes of memory. So keep that in mind. But you can argue that the iPhone also has half a terabyte of storage at 512. But again, you're paying a whole lot more. And, you know. But again, in my opinion, Pixel 8a is cheaper at these two storage options compared to the iPhone's one storage option at 128 gigabytes. However, compared to the Galaxy, you know, the Galaxy, it's going to be $50 more expensive. But again, you're getting 3 cameras, a larger display, you're getting more color choices, you're getting faster wired and wireless charging, as well as reverse wireless charging. And again, you know, all of Samsung's key things in it, again, like the 3 cameras, larger battery, faster charging speeds, larger display. you're gonna, for $50 more than the iPhone 16e, I say it's definitely worth it if you can spend $50 more. And I'm going to disqualify the second storage option, 156 gigabytes, because if you take it to apple.com, so you just have the store, iPhone, let's go to pre-order. Again, if looking for 256 gigabytes, it's going to be $5 more than that storage option compared to the Galaxy's. Actually no, sorry, not $5 more. It's going to be $10 more than the 16e's offering. But again, it's your choice on how much storage space you actually need. But then again, comparing the base storage options, you're spending $50 more compared to the iPhone 16e. But again, all in all, I think it's totally worth it for what it offers. Alright, so that wraps up the two Android devices that I think, if you happen to cross-shop at your local electronics store, you should be fine if the Galaxy or the Pixel, which I think offer way more better value than the iPhone 16e. Now let's take it over to let's take it back over to apple.com and tell you what devices you should upgrade to get the iPhone 16e. Alright guys, for this final segment of the video, let's talk about the devices you should upgrade to the iPhone 16e, and more specifically, Apple products. Now, you're probably saying, but Chris, you did mention the iPhone 15. I should upgrade the iPhone 16e. That's correct. However, these Apple products I definitely do recommend to upgrade to, and that is the iPhone SE series. So, let's go over to, actually hold up. Let's go back over to compare iPhone. Let's have iPhone 16e. Let's tap the 3rd generation and 2nd generation. Alright, so the Apple device you should upgrade to get the iPhone 16e are, of course, the iPhone SE series, because in general, the iPhone 16e is basically replacing the whole iPhone SE lineup. Because here's why. Number one, you're sticking to one camera. And that's basically it. Both of these have one cameras, but let's take her to the specs to find out a little bit more. Alright, starting off with the displays. Both the iPhone SE 2nd and 3rd generation have 4.7 displays. However, if you get the iPhone 16e, you're getting more screen real estate. So at 6.1 inches. So they're able to see more and view more compared to a more cramped space on the iPhone SE 3rd and 2nd generation. Both of these have aluminum glass backs, but again, if you want more customization, the iPhone 16e has an action button, so you could do more than just ring and silent. You can have this to do serious shortcuts. You can have this instantly record. You can have it take voice memos on the fly. With the action button, you could do way more than just ring or silent switch. So, again, that's another thing to consider upgrading to. For the processors, the iPhone 16e, you're getting a slightly more faster processor, which is the A18. However, the iPhone 2nd generation, you get the A13 Bionic and the A15 Bionic. is on the iPhone SE 3rd generation. But again, Apple does a good job optimizing its older iPhones, so you probably won't notice much of any hiccups at all. But again, it's going to be much more smoother experience on the 16e with that latest processor from Apple on the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. Alright, for the cameras. Now, yes, you could say all these phones have one camera. However, with the iPhone 16e, it has a 2-in-1 camera system at 48 megapixels, which means, again, you could zoom in to get closer to your subject on the camera. However, again, keep in mind, when you're zooming in, you're also losing some detail there. But you definitely lose way more detail on the iPhone SE 2nd and 3rd generation. However, it's going to take a little bit more zooming in on the iPhone 16e, so you're definitely a little bit safe there. The iPhone SE and the 16e, your arcade photographic styles. For iPhone SE, you're not getting photographic styles. However, if you're going to customize your photos before you take a picture, you're not going to get much of any effects through it. Alright, for optical zoom options, for iPhone 16e, you're getting 1 or 2x zoom, as compared to 1x on the 2nd and 3rd generation. Now, in terms of safety, the iPhone 16 definitely has more safety features, because you're more just getting you're getting more than just emergency SOS. You're getting SOS via satellite, crash detection, roadside assistance, and messages via satellite. While you're just getting emergency SOS, which is basically texting your contacts, letting them know where you are, and calling them in case if something happens, where you at. So, getting more safety features on the 16e. Now, in terms of video playback, you're going to get more screen time with videos on the 16e compared to both the SE 2nd and 3rd generation. Also, let's talk about the ports. The iPhone SE 2nd and 3rd generation, you're sticking with Lightning. However, 16e, you're moving on to USB-C. Now, with USB-C, it's more beneficial because if you want to transfer files from your phone to your laptop, you just need a USB-C to C cable. If you want to connect your existing USB-C headphones to your phone, you just need a wired USB-C headphones to connect to. However, your photographer, you want to take photos from your 16e to, let's say your iPad, or photos from your 16e to your iPad or laptop again, you just need USB-C cable. With Lightning, you're going to basically have to end up plugging in one side of Lightning and one side to the USB side of your accessories. But the biggest thing is that with USB-C, most battery packs have USB-C instead of Lightning, so there's a little difference there too. So definitely traveling less wires if you get the 16e. Alright, for biometrics, the 16e, you are getting Face ID, which is more secure, other than Touch ID, which is basically a fingerprint scanner. Now, here's one scenario. If your fingers are wet, and let's say registered your thumbprint to the sensor, if it's slightly damp, your phone's not probably going to read it. Now you could type in your PIN, but let's say on 16e, all you gotta do is point the phone closer to your face, and it'll scan it quickly. Once you have your face registered, once you have face registered, it'll work. If you decide to change up your facial features, or in dark or brighter environments. So the iPhone 16e's Face ID is much more secure and more reliable than Touch ID. But again, think that relies on preference as well. Now, for iPhone 3rd generation, SE 3rd generation, and 16e, you're getting 5G cellular service. However, on the iPhone SE 2nd gen, you're getting 4G LTE. So you're getting slightly more speeds on 16e, but however, both of them are 5G, so you're going to get, if not close, but fast 5G speeds on both devices. Now, in terms of screen protection, you are getting ceramic shield on the front. However, with the iPhone SE 2nd and 3rd generation, you are just getting plain glass front and the back. And in terms of overall protection, the iPhone 16e can last in longer depth underwater, up to 6 meters for 30 minutes, compared to 1 meter for 30 minutes on the 2nd and 3rd generation iPhone SE. And all these two devices can charge wirelessly up to 7.5 watts of charging. And of course, for capacity, on the iPhone 16e, you're getting 3 storage sizes, starting at 128, going up to 512. However, on the iPhone SE 2nd and 3rd generation, actually, put it this way, on iPhone 16e, you gain 3 storage sizes from 128 to 512. However, you are getting 128 and 256 gigabyte storage options on the SE 3rd generation. However, your starting storage option for the SE is going to be 64 gigabytes. And you're getting one less storage option on the 2nd generation SE at 128 gigabytes. And again, Apple's not going to give you any pricing on that because they want you to buy the latest iPhones. And I think that does it about for that. Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's take it over to the trade-ins. Alright, let's head over the iPhone 16e. Because this is something to take notice as well. So, that's it. Buy iPhone 15. Buy iPhone 16e. Okay, here we go. iPhone 16e. Let's click pre-order. This is what you're probably going to be doing online. So, you probably won't get this around to the 28th. So, that's 2 more days. Or you're going to have to wait to receive your device. You're going to pick your colors. 2 storage options. We'll say 128. Alright. Apple trade-in. So you get $40 or $630 towards your new iPhone. However, Apple plays a sneaky move. Because if you look at the very top of the list, I don't know why it's not showing. But okay, I guess we guys have to believe what I'm saying because for some reason it's not showing up on my monitor. But actually, let me see real quick if I can adjust that real quick. And let me see if that worked. No. So you won't be able to see the pop-up on my screen. So you guys is gonna have to go with what I'm saying here. So if you go to Apple's website, they're offering iPhone 15 Pro Max up to $630. Do not do that. You're going from 3 cameras to 1 camera, and it's essentially a downgrade. So don't downgrade from the 15 Pro Max to the 16e. However, let's refocus back up to the iPhone SE, so 3rd generation. Apple's offering up to $100 with this one. Now, if your iPhone's good condition, click yes. And Apple's gonna knock down $100 off the iPhone 16e, going from $600 to $500. Now that is savings right there. So if you have iPhone SE 3rd generation, definitely trade that in. You're going to get $100 off your iPhone 16e after they receive your trade-in. Now, if you have this 2nd generation, scroll down. You can get up to $50. So, if your phone's in good condition, click yes as well. That's gonna knock it down from $600 to $550. That's $50 of savings if you trade in your iPhone SE 2nd generation. So I recommend you do that. I recommend you trade in your Apple device. And again, I'm going to see if I can show you guys on screen. You won't be seeing the pop-up, but don't do this. Hold on 1 minute. Don't trade in your iPhone 15 Pro Max for the iPhone 16e. Even though you're basically getting the phone for free, basically, I would not do that. I would not trade in your iPhone 15 Pro Max for the 16e. Again, 3rd generation of the iPhone SE, you're saving yourself $100 after you receive your trade-in. And if you have the 2nd generation, let me see here, you can save $50. So you're saving $50 to $100 on the iPhone SE 2nd or 3rd generation. So in my opinion, if you have any iPhone that's eligible, like the SE series 2nd or 3rd generation, definitely trade that in and upgrade. Any other iPhone or any other phone outside the Apple ecosystem, I would not trade in for the iPhone 16e. But that's all my opinion. Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. What you guys do with the iPhone 16e? Are you gonna guys get this, or are you guys gonna pass on this? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let me go ahead and wrap this video up. So thank you guys for watching the iPhone 16 overview video. Let me know, guys, if I missed something in the video that you guys want covered, as well as subscribe, click the bell for more videos like this. So leave a like, comment, share, and follow my social media for updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next video. Have a great day and stay safe. This is Hacker Chris signing off. Peace. And also, one more thing before I end off this video. Huge thank you to my subscribers and my Discord members. You guys are awesome. You can join the Discord member today. It's totally free. And subscribing is free of charge as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys next one. Peace.